All right, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, today we're gonna do a little something different. We cleared out the shop. You know, pulled the Ram Charger out, Johnny's bus out, and we're gonna bring something in that I don't know. It's my C10. I've been tinkering on it for a while at the house, trying to get it to run a little better, this, that, and the other thing. And it needs a notch because it had a flip kit done before I bought it, and there's not enough room for the axle to travel, so it's axle on the frame. So we drove it in this morning, drove great. It's idling a little high, we can fix that. But yeah, we're gonna bring it in here and we're gonna put a notch on it and see if we can get a little bit more suspension travel. And we might actually potentially lower the front again, because I took the 2-inch drop springs out of it because it was too low. Now, if you know these C10s, the A-arms are the lowest thing on the front suspension. So I was having issues with the rear end raked up high, dragging on everything, hitting everything. So I took the springs out at my house, and now it kind of looks funky. Well, it looks, you'll see, it looks level, but it could be better. So yeah, we're gonna mess with the rear end. This is gonna be a one-day job. I drove it down here. We're gonna get this done in a couple hours. Hopefully, we'll see. Hopefully it's good foreshadowing. We're gonna put these notches on and I'm gonna drive it home. So here's the truck. For you guys that don't know. Whew. Oh, shit. So as you can see, or can you? It's sitting on the bump stop on the axle. All right, well, I'm gonna bring it in. Can't really get good video out there sitting in the street, but you get the gist. It's sitting on the bump stops. So we'll show you how to put another notch in a different truck. How about that?
You're a little crooked there, sir.
You weren't giving me any direction.
I was watching the camera.
Yeah, there's a better shot. The bump stop sitting on the frame, or the frame on the axle and the thing.
The stuff.
It actually didn't ride too bad. Is my shock still up there?
What? The front shock?
Yeah.
This one?
And there's a, oh yeah, I see it. Look at that bolt. Missing a nut.
Right on. That's amazing.
Oh, I turned my light off. Look at how pinched that is.
No wonder it points that way.
Look at that. I have another muffler and some tubing. Maybe we'll fix that today.
Well, I think we're gonna put the Flowmaster probably here, and then I say we just dump it out behind,
Just right behind, like
just right in front of the axle, like we did in your other truck.
on my other truck. Well, yeah, we got exhaust leaks here. There it is. Exhaust leaks here. That joint, and exhaust leaks there. It doesn't look like it's leaking much out of the manifold, but we're missing a piece of hardware out of this side.
So
yeah, it's the first time we've had this truck on a lift and actually looked at it. I was just trying to get the engine to run better, in which case it does. right? Way better. It barely made it to my house after we bought it.
Yeah. That was a fun day.
So, all right.
Now we gotta
Now what?
undo the bed.
Hey, take the bed off. Okay. Next. The wood bed floor is perfectly good. There's no light coming through or anything. It's
I always thought it was wild that they
perfect.
used wood in the beds of these trucks.
So we're not getting anything on these carriage bolts, huh?
Every one of those just turns the whole bolt.
Just
all on
spins.
that side. Yeah.
We try this side yet? It's
Not yet.
probably the same.
Yeah, that just turns the whole thing. Where's the other ones? There's one like up inside of here, inside this cross member, that I can't see now. I know it's there.
Oh, I see it there.
Ow. Oh, no, that one goes all the way through to down here. But you can see that ain't gonna fucking loosen
Well, try it. Give it a shot.
with my wrench, my spanner. Hold, please.
Oh, you're taking time here. Might have to bring out the hot wrench.
Hot wrench. Oh, that's tighten. Yeah, that's just turning.
Here.
Cool.
Can we get the shocks off at least?
I know this one will come off. Did you get that?
No, I didn't. Did you get the shocks off?
Yeah.
See, the first take was better.
Hey guys, it's Gilbert. The next series of clips is going to be them taking the rear suspension bits and anything that's going to get in the way, wiring, etc., of getting the bed off. That includes the shocks and the exhaust system, then the carriage bolts that hold the actual bed on. Got it.
There we go.
Pulling it out by hand.
Pulling it out by hand. Barely putting pressure on it.
Yeah, those weren't doing shit.
Yeah, look. There's the
So that's how your exhaust is getting out because the kink is restricted.
Well, not only that, like all of this. Like this muffler wasn't doing nothing.
Hooray!
It's around, isn't it?
Never worked, huh? Probably can't get off of there.
Yeah, it's pretty loose.
Yep.
There's a positive there.
Hold on, I'll help you.
I got it. Oh, actually, maybe not. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go.
What are you cutting?
Brake light and tail light.
Tight.
Check out that for a screen capture / title card, maybe, perhaps. Gibby, maybe. Film the truck coming in and getting on the road and all that shit. Cutting the exhaust off. That wasn't even an exhaust. It wasn't even exhausting to take off.
Literally.
Say something.
Something.
Oh. I wish we would have gotten more of this on film, but we had to grind the heads of the carriage bolts off and push them through the bottom with a air chisel. So that was fun.
Or are you just trying to burn your truck down? Hi. So, we did stuff.
Hi. Hi, camera. We're live.
I'm filming you, filming me.
I'm filming you, filming me. I'm filming me, filming you. Now. Hey!
Hey, look.
What?
It's our logo.
How low can you go? All the way, all the way.
Hey, is that a Plum Jim?
No, it's a Plum Bob.
Oh, I didn't know if Jim was on vacation.
It's a Plum Robert.
I figured just Jim was on vacation, so you were like, I'll give that Plum Bob. In these clips, we're marking everything with a center line relative to the axle because that's where you want it to center. All right, guys, let's get this frame all cleaned up with a good wire wheeling.
So as you can see, the frame's cleaned up.
Ish.
We had to pull the brake cable out of the way and
Brake line
and the breather for that, whatever. So I just tied it up using some welding wire.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna put the outside notch on to see where we need to trim this, because these notches are only 3 inches wide and this frame's 3 and roughly 3/8 wide. So gonna have to trim 3/8 off.
Well,
Ish.
It's really important to make sure that you're putting everything on square and uniform to each other, because you don't want one notch a ½ inch higher than the other one. Then you're gonna get your suspension bottoming out, if it ever gets that far, on one bar than the other, which can cause some adverse suspension effect. So that's what we're checking here. I cut it before the lines.
cut it long.
Cricket cut.
Cut it crooked.
Now it's time to trim that side panel notch to match the factory frame so that we can build the upper arch and the back piece, then cut out the factory frame to reveal the notched section. And as you can see, we got the upper notch, the side notch put on. Now to do the other side, weld it up so we can cut out the factory frame. And on a side note, unfortunately we didn't film the section of putting the inner notch in, but it's the same as the outside. You essentially just have to fit it to the upper bridge portion of the notch and make sure that it's parallel to the other side. So we didn't unfortunately film it, but if you use your imagination, you can kind of see how it goes. And now we weld everything. Right?
Yeah, so we have an older welder and we can only weld so long on it. So we got this side all welded enough to where we can cut it out. So that's what you're gonna see us do. We're gonna get the old torchy boo and cut her out.
I guess I said that.
out. I don't think that was on film. That's probably good. Get all that?
I hope so.
Maybe that's it.
Hell yeah.
So here's the old stuff.
We can just use this.
Yeah. So this is the muffler that was on the van. So we have all the parts to put an exhaust on my truck because it was held together with baling wire, bubble gum, duct tape, and where's that one piece, Johnny?
What one piece? This?
This is holding up the exhaust, that piece?
This was
This?
a piece of just rolled up sheet metal.
That was gasket material.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest of it's over there.
So. All right, yeah, so that's what Johnny's working on while I'm finishing out the notches, as you can see.
I was sleeping.
And he was taking a nap after really good lunch.
The boys are grinding the bottom portions of the notch where the frame was cut out so that we can fit the inner support for the notches. You can't really see it in the video, but we've welded in the lower portion of the notch, the inside section, so that's what Mike's welding up here.
There we are, folks. Notches in, welded, slightly ground. Doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. If you know how to weld, you know they won't look bad. Right?
Literally 2 minutes before you got back.
I was like, who the fuck welded this? Some fucking jackass.
And then Gilbert's trying to make these brake lines work.
Going to.
Yeah, it's on there.
Give it a weld over here.
Metal's a little dirty, eh?
Nah.
Johnny's painting it.
Or something.
Oh my god, it's in this spot.
What are we dragging?
Your mom.
Oh.
Come back. Come back.
Right there.
Right there.
Hey, look at that.
Hey, would you look at that? Would you look at it? Just look at that.
Here, let me just stand in the way of the camera.
Doing the exhaust and the knot.
Do you want it as one video? One video?
What you can do?
Not bad, Michael. Not bad at all.
For a day's work.
No.
Did you just compliment him?
I did. I know. Very uncharacteristic of me. I'm just like usually like, God, hurry the fuck up.
God, you're fucking doing that wrong.
Don't do it that way.
What are you doing?
I like how I still left a little redneck. I had to put a little more redneck in it. I had another washer because the bolt was too long.
And also, not all the body bolts are in it.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you're missing 2 up there and 2 here.
Two back here. But no, it looks good.
Back.
I want to check. No, you
Yeah,
got it.
you're actually in frame. It looks
Yeah.
like it's aiming at my nipples, but
No,
probably just
that's
because it's a nipple.
Aiming at my nipples.
Hey, we're all wearing the same shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which you can get these shirts. There's a link on our main page on YouTube.
Yeah. Stuff.
Go
click-
Teespring.
Teespring. Click the thing. Get a t-shirt sent to you. Takes a couple weeks. Nice shirts. This is actually the Teespring shirt right here. This is the shirt. These aren't. These are the ones we used to make, but this is the Teespring shirt. I ordered one to see how quality it is, and it's actually a pretty nice shirt. It's soft.
Yeah.
Anyway.
But there we have it.
That's installing a notch in a C10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which, what? We gonna start selling those soon or what?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got them.
yeah, be on the lookout for our Instagram page. We'll have a post about these specific notches. We have ones that are universal. They're as
Which
tall
is-
as 8" if you wanted to get like a mega notch, or we have ones specifically for the early C10s with the staggered frame. So they're CNC bent. They're real nice. 187 thick. Pretty
Razor
much
cut.
way more overkill than you need, but
This one was a universal notch, and we cut it down because we didn't need that 8 inches.
which you will see in the video coming up here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna show you how to essentially do one in, what did it take? About
6 hours.
6 hours.
With taking the bed off and putting the bed on,
Yeah.
with a pain in the ass bed to take off.
And
Yeah.
fixing the exhaust.
And we fixed the
Oh, yeah.
exhaust at the same time.
So if you had a
Johnny did.
So if you had like a, say like an 87 C10 that wasn't all rusty, you could probably do this in like 4 hours if you had a couple
Yeah.
of dudes and a 4-inch cutter and a
Yeah.
nice welder. Well, not even a nice welder. You could do it with a flux cord, probably fine.
Yeah.
As long as it had enough heat range. So
Be good.
don't be discouraged on getting out and doing your own thing, because if we can do it, like really, literally anyone can do it. We're idiots. So that really came out quite nice.
Or if you can't do it, bring it to us and we'll do it.
Yeah. Also, that's an option. Hit up House of the Lower. Have the info on our Instagram page and our Facebook.
Yep.
So hit us up there, message us or something, because you can't message us through the YouTubes. But if you need something done and you're truly interested and serious, hit us up. We can accommodate a few things.
And as you can see, we can get it done in an afternoon, so you're not going to be without your car for very long. So.
yeah,
Or truck.
we'd rather prefer something like that too. We don't want to store your shit
Unless
you're
it's
paying.
like a full build.
Yeah, unless you're paying to do a lot, then yeah, obviously we'll store it. We have the room if we need to be. So, but here's a little update for you. We
We did stuff.
did stuff, yeah, which is not typical of us. We usually don't do shit.
At least for the last couple
Mind you, we bring this in when we have so much other shit going on,
Yeah.
and this is probably the last thing we needed to work on.
It was nice.
But-
It needed to be done. It was content.
Yeah, we decided to do this for the purpose of the notch. We wanted to show you how easy the notch was to do, and that we are currently making these.
Yeah.
So,
Hit up our sales page stuff if you can. If not, who cares?
yeah.
But
Jog on.
John.
Have a beautiful time.
have a beautiful time.
Bye.
Bye.
Go hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, comment, and share with your friends. We'll see you next week.
I like how we all turn around, we're looking in the bed, camera's still on.
God, you guys are idiots.